evening, ladies and gentlemen. 2024 polls are approaching. The opposition seems to be more confused than ever. Today, the latest episode of Mission Unity, the protagonists were two men. One who's trying to forge an alliance with the opposition parties from the east to the west to the north, and the other who's repeatedly taking the wind out of the opposition sails. In this case, the left hand knows what the right hand is doing, but is powerless. With mission to unite the opposition, Nitish Kumar had a jam-packed schedule today as he landed in Kolkata with an uphill task of forging a Gathbandhan. His deputy on his side and Nitish flew to Kolkata and met Mamata Banerjee. After striking a pose for the cameras, Didi assured that there is no ego clash and that the only aim is to reduce the BJP to zero. Soon after that, Nitish Kumar had a flight to catch to Lucknow, where he was to meet Samajwadi Party chief Akhilesh Yadav. And remember, both the Trinamool Congress and the Samajwadi Party have not been keen on sharing any space with the grand old party, read the Congress Party in 2024. Listen in to Nitish Kumar, Mamata Banerjee and Akhilesh Yadav on how far this united opposition progressed.
अभी लोग पता नहीं इतिहास को बदल देंगे, क्या करेंगे, तो सब लोगों को अलर्ट होना है। इसलिए हम लोग सब लोगों से बातचीत, और आज बहुत अच्छी बातचीत हुई है, और फिर इसके आगे आवश्यकता अनुसार जब होगा तो हम लोग सब एक साथ और अन्य पार्टियों को सबको एक साथ करके और बैठ करके बातचीत भी करेंगे और आगे के बारे में तय करेंगे। यही बात हुई है। अब बहुत अच्छा है, बहुत पॉजिटिव बात हुई है, हम अपना ही कहें।
लेकिन पहले एक साथ में एक मैसेज कर देना है कि हम सब एक साथ में है। हमारा तो हम तो पहले से आप लोगों को कह चुका कि हमारा इसमें कोई ऐतराज नहीं है। हम चाहते हैं बीजेपी जीरो बन जाए, बहुत बड़ा हीरो बन गया, कोई कुछ नहीं करके मीडिया का सपोर्ट में और नैरेटिव बना के, खाली झूठा बात कह के, फेक वीडियो बना के और फेक बात करके और गुंडा गद्दारी करके ऐसा नहीं चल सकता है।
महंगाई चरम सीमा पर है, बेरोजगारी चरम सीमा पर है, और इस भारतीय जनता पार्टी को हटाने में हम आप लोगों के साथ हैं। भारतीय जनता पार्टी हटे, देश बचे, उस अभियान में हम लोग आपके साथ हैं।
Well, attempts are being made and the process is on to unite each one of these parties. But on the other hand, it's another Pawar strike on the opposition. The man who did the unthinkable in Maharashtra, that is by bringing Congress and Uddhav's Sena to the same table, believes that a Mahavikas Aghadi won't last till 2024. Sharad Pawar says he has been seeing some sticking points within the alliance which are yet to be discussed. Listen in to the NCP Supreme.
नाही बाकी आता आम्ही एकत्र लढणार वगैरे आज आघाडी आहे, एकत्र काम करायची इच्छा आहे, पण इच्छाच नाही, पुरेशी नसते, जागांचं वास्तव त्याच्यात काही इश्यू आहेत का नाही ते अजून केलंच नाही, ते कसं सांगता येईल।
विकास आघाड़ी का ही पता नहीं तो आगे क्या बताएं? Sharad Pawar's remark has left the cat amongst the pigeons. Scrambling for answers, the opposition thinks it may be safe to go with the "We Are United" defense. Listen in.
आघाड़ी रहेगी, पवार साहब ने जो कहा है उसका विपर्यास किया जा रहा है। इस महाविकास आघाड़ी के कर्ता धर्ता जो है प्रमुख नेता, उसमें उद्धव ठाकरे जी है, राहुल गांधी जी थे उस वक्त, हाँ, और माननीय पवार साहब थे, आज भी है और रहेंगे। 2024 में हम एक साथ चुनाव लड़ेंगे।
तो मैं समझता हूँ उन्होंने बहुत स्पष्ट कहा है कि हम सबकी इच्छा है। जहाँ तक सीटों की बात है तो जब समय आएगा सीटों पे भी तालमेल हो जाएगा। हम विश्वास पूर्वक कह रहे हैं, सिर्फ महाराष्ट्र विकास आघाड़ी नहीं, पूरे देश में ज़्यादातर विपक्ष जो भाजपा को के साथ नहीं हैं वो एकजुट हैं, और आगामी 2024 के चुनाव में भारतीय जनता पार्टी का सफाया होगा, 100 सीटों के नीचे आ जाए।
काँग्रेसची भूमिका स्पष्ट आहे, जे कोणी बीजेपीच्या विरोधात जे पण राजकीय दल असेल त्यांना सोबत घेऊन एकत्रित लढण्याची भूमिका काँग्रेस पक्षाची आहे. वारंवार आम्ही सांगितलं की आम्ही जे काही लोक जोडलेली आहेत, जे आमच्या सोबत अलायन्स मध्ये आहेत, त्यांचे विचार वेगळे वेगळे असू शकतात. जे आमच्या सोबत राहतील त्यांना घेऊन ही लोकशाही वाचवण्याची लढाई आम्ही लढू.
The BJP, on the other hand, has stated that the opposition has no ego, but the problem is something else. Amit Malviya tweeted a video of Mamata Banerjee from 2016, where she indirectly called Nitish Kumar a gaddar for not opposing the centre's demonetization move. Listen in.
हमारा विश्वास है जैसा लालू जी का पार्टी, समाजवादी पार्टी और जो सारे पार्टियां एक है वो एक साथ में लड़ेंगे. अगर कोई गद्दारी करेगा तो उनका बात है, हम उनका बात पर टिप्पणी नहीं करेंगे.
So who's betraying whom? Will the betrayals of 2016 be forgotten in 2023? That's the question, and the question that we are asking tonight. Can the opposition win allies and the Janta's Vishwas? That's the question, and that's the debate coming up on the other side.
You're watching the News Hour at 9. Debate number 1 on Times Now. Super Prime Time.
And joining me tonight, Dr. Sudhanshu Trivedi, Member of Parliament and National Spokesperson of the BJP, Dr. Anand Ranganathan, author, Dr. Sanjay Jha, author, suspended Congress leader, Riju Dutta, National Spokesperson of the Trinamool Congress, Karthik Reddy, National Spokesperson of the BRS, Abbas Haider, National Spokesperson of the Samajwadi Party. But my first question goes to Mr. Riju Dutta. Mr. Riju Dutta, will you be able to forget the betrayal of Nitish Kumar in 2016? मैंने थोड़ी सी आपकी याद ताज़ा की है, ममता दीदी ने क्या बोला था नीतीश कुमार के बारे में. And that is one part. And the other part is Mr. Sharad Pawar, who has an alliance going with the Congress party, but he himself is not sure that he can come to an understanding on seat sharing with the Congress party. तो आप उस गाड़ी पर सवार होंगे जहां पुराने एलाइज ही यूनाइटेड फ्रंट में नहीं है?
मैडम, हम इतिहास रटने नहीं आए हैं, हम लोग इतिहास रचने आए हैं. बट व्हेन यू टॉक अबाउट ममता बनर्जी स्पीच couple of months ago, forget 2016, couple of months ago, Amit Shah said we will take Conrad Sangma to jail, and now they are running a government. So in politics, madam, equations change, speeches change, and you are too senior a journalist to know that very well. But let me come to the topic of the debate. In 2024 general elections, it is going to be the people of India versus the BJP. In 10 years, all their false propaganda and lies are busted. This party, this communal corrupt party, has become a hero because of some part of the media and because of the use of the central agencies. But it will, so our mission and vision is very clear. We want to make BJP into zero, and for that we have no ego. We will, all opposition like-minded parties who are against BJP, pro-India, pro-people, will come together and fight, and we will defeat BJP. And mark my words, if every regional party hold their bastion, Congress does its part where they are challenging the BJP on 150 odd seats, BJP will not cross 150 seats in 2024. And I'm saying that on record. So BJP can, be in their hubris, they can say what they want. I will just remind history. 1977, Indira Gandhi lost. 1989, Rajiv Gandhi lost with more than 400 seats, whose record even Narendra Modi couldn't touch. So with all due respect to Narendra Modi ji, I don't think he's a bigger leader than Indira Gandhi. So if Indira Gandhi can be defeated, Narendra Modi can be defeated. It's just all the people needs to come together in one platform.
I don't know, you seem more confused than the united opposition, because आपने कहा आप इतिहास रटेंगे नहीं रचेंगे, तो अब आप इतिहास की बात कर रहे हैं, इंदिरा गांधी, राजीव गांधी. On the other hand, you are saying the BJP says something, does something else, but it's exactly the position that you are in today. You said something in 2016, you'll do something else. Dr. Sudhanshu Trivedi, तो अलग क्या है?
I just want to start from where Riju Dutta ji has started. ये इतिहास रचने नहीं आए, नाविका जी इतिहास बनने आए. In a couple of years, within this decade, most likely most of these parties may become a part of history. They will just may remain confined to the political history of India. But as far as 77, he said, but sir, you have forgotten. All coalitions have broken apart on the issue of leadership. 77 to and all parties have merged, including our party has merged our identity. But between Morarji Desai and Chaudhary Charan Singh, they fell apart. VP Singh, Janata Dal. Then what happened? पहले चाचा और ताऊ बन रहे थे, देवीलाल जी and VP Singh ji. Then VP Singh ji and Chandrasekhar, and within a year the government fell apart. Can you quote a single coalition in the entire history of the country which was not under the leadership of a national party like BJP during Vajpayee ji's regime and UPA 1 and UPA 2 under the leadership of Congress has ever completed in its tenure? So the fundamental problem is, and as for, because you are having no center of gravity, no sheet anchor which can only be with a regional national party. But here the unfortunate part is Congress is a bigger party but the leader is a small, and these are the bigger, having bigger leaders but the parties are small. With due humility, I like to ask Riju Dutta ji, you have tried over level best, tooth and nail, you fought against us, and you are saying that people have been carried away or misled. It means you are saying 38% of the West Bengal people who voted for BJP in the last assembly election, that is a manipulation. And particularly when your chief strategist has said that your number starts from 30%, which is practically 35%. Means out of 65, you have got 48%, means 13% vote, and we got 38%. And you are saying that is a wrong vote, manipulated vote, and other state. And one more thing I would like to say. Can you ask that Mamta ji can have even influence of winning one Lok Sabha seat in UP and Bihar? Or Akhilesh Yadav ji can manage to win one Lok Sabha seat in West Bengal? So in respective state, they have tried their level best to fight against BJP. So it's nothing new in this combination. You are only powerful in your confined areas, and there you have tried our level best. But at the national level, without any center of gravity, nothing is going to be there. It is for sure with the reference of the history. And that's why I said you are most likely within a span of decade, most of these parties may become the part of it.
Well, Riju Dutta, you want to respond? Please respond to Dr. Sudhanshu Trivedi,
yes.
but also respond to the question Dr. Sudhanshu Trivedi raised about the center of gravity. Are you ready to make Mr. Rahul Gandhi the center of gravity of the united opposition?
Okay, I will answer both the questions. First, like I said, the hubris of the BJP. The world's largest party, 2016, 2018, 2019, 2021, getting defeated, and not only defeated, getting thrashed by a regional party. And you're talking about percentages, sir? Point number one. Point number two, you asked me about the sheet anchor. Who will be the sheet anchor? Every BJP spokesperson, every channel, like Amitabh Bachchan's Diwar, that dialogue is na hamare paas maa hai, you say hamare paas Modi hai. Aapka sheet anchor Karnataka mein kaun hai? You are the ruling party, world's largest party. You cannot give the CM candidate, and you are saying you are going to decide later. But jab opposition ये कहता है कि in the next 320 days we will sit together and we will devise a formula, तब हम इतिहास बन जाएंगे. What is this hypocrisy? Bottom line is, sir, if you go by the numbers, I know the numbers say that you got 38% vote. So out of the 70% that you boast about, one person has voted for you, the other person has voted against you. And the opposition has the numbers. It is just a matter of time that for the greater good, the opposition need to sacrifice their individual egos and come together and fight. And if they come together and fight, BJP will not win, sir. Please mark my words.
Rahul Gandhi question?
Rahul Gandhi question, whether it will be Rahul Gandhi, Mamta Banerjee, Nitish Kumar, Arvind Kejriwal, will be decided in a common consensus of all the opposition parties, not on a media debate, madam. And as soon as that is discussed and finalized,
center of gravity question. Center of gravity question.
Center of gravity, there are Center of gravity is the issues. Number one, issues of the people, unemployment, inflation. Second issue, the suppression of dissent, choking the opposition, and illegal use of central agencies for political vendetta. Two sheet anchor we have.
Okay, all right. So they are not people. There are amorphous issues. Dr. Sudhanshu Trivedi, you want to rebut again? Okay.
Just in brief, just brief, I would like to say, he is saying we have been threats, sir. From 2.5 or 3% vote, we have huge leap up to 38% vote. Who were thrashed? The Congress and the Communists were thrashed. And Mamta ji herself lost for the first time in her entire political career. And not only this, there used to be a very famous picture of Mamta ji in this poll. That has vanished. That has been thrashed. Not only in Kolkata street, but also on the internet. And then you have seen in the last election, Mamta ji doing Chandi Path on the election rally. Acha bataiye, you quote a single instance in the entire history of Trinamool Congress when Mamta ji has performed a Chandi Path on the election rally. And all the left and Congress, and I would like to say one sentence. Just 11 years back, 2011, just one sentence. 11 years back in 2011, other than China, the biggest population under left rule was West Bengal. And now they are limited to 0 West Bengal. अरे लाल चला गया, हरा चला गया. अब बात इसकी थी पिछले इलेक्शन में कि तृणमूल कहती थी हम हल्के भगवे हैं. BJP वाले गाढ़े भग रहे हैं. Such a historical change has occurred, and just you are seeing such thrashing. And moreover, you are ready to accommodate. I just want to say, whether you are ready to give any seat to Nitish Kumar or Akhilesh Yadav ji, just or to Sharad Pawar ji or Kejriwal ji. I am not asking number of seats. It is not fair to ask for a TV
Nitish
debate.
Kumar, Akhilesh Yadav and Kejriwal will not contest
Just
Bengal elections.
Well, you know, Riju Dutta ji, if you are reminding about the past, then let's not go too much into the past. Just in March of 2023, you know what Mamta Banerjee said? Will not ally with the Congress or the left parties in the 2024 Lok Sabha polls. We will not ally with them. ये मार्च में कहा है, एक महीना नहीं हुआ. So डॉक्टर संजय झा,
नाविका जी,
हाँ जी,
नाविका जी,
हाँ जी, बोले.
एक चीज, बस एक चीज, छोटा सा चीज. सुधांशु जी ने इतनी बातें कही, मैंने सारा सुन लिए. मैं सिर्फ उनसे इतना कहूंगा कि सुधांशु जी के जो बॉस हैं वो आए थे बंगाल में अब की बार 200 पार और अभी भी 35 का झांसा देके गए. आगे देखिए होता है क्या.
चलिए वो तो बिल्कुल पब्लिक बताएगी क्या होता है. बट डॉक्टर संजय झा, look at the sheet anchor and look at the national party, the Congress party. It's nowhere to be seen in trying to build a consensus. Nitish Kumar comes here, meets people, then goes to Kejriwal separately because Kejriwal will not meet with the Congress party. Mamta Banerjee will not come to Delhi. Nitish Kumar goes and meets her. Akhilesh also will not come to Delhi with Rahul Gandhi. Nitish Kumar is going there separately. And on the other end, you have an alliance partner in Mr. Sharad Pawar. So रोज आपकी फूक निकाल देते हैं. Sometimes he is giving statements that it was a hit job on Adani. There's nothing wrong with EVMs. He also says that raising Prime Minister's degree issues not a big deal. All of those statements, and today he has even said that seat adjustment होती हुई नजर नहीं आ रही महाविकास आघाड़ी. Now, वहाँ Pawar, who is in a current alliance with you, here all of these chief ministers, former chief ministers who are not willing to sit with you. How are you going to have a united opposition, Dr. Sanjay Jha?
Avika, very often it is said, if not Modi, who? And my answer is, given the disaster Mr. Modi's government has been since 2014, my answer will be anybody else will make a better prime minister. I can tell Riju is here, and I'm going to tell this publicly on your program. Mamata Banerjee, there is, I think Karthik is here, KCR, I think Abbas Bhai is here, Akhilesh Yadav, Rahul Gandhi. Anyone will make a better prime minister for India in 2024. And I'll tell you why. because you need a prime minister who makes the country a beautiful, diverse country with an amazing historical heritage, always keeps it one. You know, I'm a student of economics. I will tell you, if tomorrow Anand becomes a prime minister, or Riju becomes a prime minister, or Sachin Tendulkar becomes a prime minister, or Shah Rukh Khan becomes a prime minister, and they don't go to the office for a single day, India will still register a GDP growth rate of 5%. All you need is someone who doesn't mess it up. And I believe the prime minister needs to be somebody who brings people together. That is the most important thing. And I will tell you fundamentally where the opposition has got its job together. Look at the 5 critical issues, Navika, where the political messaging has already become one. All political parties, you ask Riju, you ask Karthik, you ask Abbas Bhai, on Adani, on unemployment, on the death of institutions, on religious polarization, on the fear climate in India, all of us say the same thing day in and day out. I think Mr. Kharge has been very open that we all need to work together, and you had raised a valid point. Why is Nitish Kumar and the other people out there trying to get people together? I'm very glad that Congress is not sitting on some big, pedestal or on a massive ego that we are the only ones who will be the linchpin. Congress is the largest party. Congress will be a fulcrum. But that does not mean that the KCRs and the TMCs and the others don't have a big role to stop the BJP in their own regional territories. So I think a story is clearly playing out. And I will say it again on your program, Navika, watch it change dramatically. And I'm keeping my fingers crossed yet because the verdict is not out yet. But I hope May 13th will be the beginning of a very positive opposition momentum to seize 2024. I think 2024 is still open.
Any comments?
The BJP might.
Any comments about Mr. Sharad Pawar? You come from Mumbai, so any comments about Sharad Pawar, or would you like to just brush it under the carpet because it doesn't
Let me answer that. It
doesn't suit your narrative.
Mr. Pawar has openly said that he has had some problems within the NCP with Ajit Pawar, but they have at least so far publicly stated that they are not having any kind of a division of their party. And Mr. Pawar is definitely been very public in saying that we are with the opposition, obviously together. We have to work out the mechanics of seat sharing, but that can be worked out. And let me give you an example since Karthik is here. In Telangana,
no, talk about, we'll go to the opposition seat sharing later. Dr. Anand Ranganathan, I'm coming to you, Dr. Sanjay Jha. Dr. Anand Ranganathan, Sanjay Jha, bright man, erudite, knows economics well, and when you know economics well, politics just falls in place. He's just trying to shove the Pawar imbroglio under the carpet. He's trying to say हम opposition के साथ सारा adjustment कर लेंगे. भाई कौन करेगा? Rahul Gandhi, who's wanting to sit with Rahul Gandhi to negotiate? Mamata Banerjee is not coming, Akhilesh Yadav not coming, Kejriwal in Delhi is not sitting in the same meeting with them. And then Sharad Pawar says, forget opposition seat sharing. Even in MVA's seat sharing, there is no consensus. So how can I tell you about 2024? What does this seem like to you, Dr. Anand Ranganathan?
Good evening, Navika, and good evening to my fellow panelists. Notwithstanding the absolutely erudite and intelligent nature of my good friend Dr. Sanjay Jha, I have to say that he is wrong on not just a few counts, but on all counts. Because हो गए नाविका, ये नहीं कि 1-2 साल हुए, 9 साल हो गए, और बच्चा ये जानता है कि अगर मोदी को हराना है तो मोदी जैसा बनना है. Do you understand what I mean? अब ये देश जो है ये उल्लू नहीं बन सकता. 20 लोग मोदी को नहीं हरा सकते. आपका फेस कौन है प्राइम मिनिस्टर का? You have to pit him against him or against Modi. That is the only way you can defeat Modi. अब आप 3 issues ले लीजिए. In the last half an hour, 2 issues have come up. Principally one, inflation. The problem with the opposition is it doesn't know which issue to pick up to beat Modi with. Inflation is one of the lowest now currently. CPI is even less than 5%. और आज राजस्थान में मिस्टर गहलोत ने शुरू कर दिया इन्फ्लेशन बचाओ मेला. अरे भाई अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट 7.1% है इंडिया की, राजस्थान की 27% है. आप क्या इश्यूज उठा रहे हैं? करप्शन पे आप सहमति नहीं है. One opposition, Sanjay, please don't interrupt. What I'm trying to say is you can only defeat Modi now. Everyone knows if you become him. And I just want to repeat this because this is very important for the nation to understand that 2014 win for Modi was different because he was the contender, not the incumbent. 2019 was his real test and he fared even better. People forget that Modi won 2019 by beating anti-incumbency. He didn't do it with empty rhetoric. ये जो कह रहे हैं, रिजुदा कह रहे हैं, मोदी को जीरो बना देंगे. अरे भाई वो बैठे हुए हैं क्या मेरे को जीरो बनाने के लिए? He did it through the success of his flagship schemes. Ujjwala, toilet construction, electrification, Jan Dhan. 2024 is not going to be any different. Now let's compare it with what the TMC has done. They're just, two examples. We only have to see the non-BJP states. Forget Congress-ruled states. Look at Bengal, Riju Dutta's state. It opposed Modi's Jal Jeevan scheme, like it has opposed Ayushman Bharat. It began its own Jal Swapno scheme. 2 years have gone by. Not even 10% has been completed this year. This is at the back of a 2013 tapped water promise scheme with the help from Japanese GICA. That scheme, supposed to have been completed in 2 years, hasn't been completed yet. In fact, there are charges that Bengal has usurped 7,000 crores given by Modi for his Jal Jeevan scheme for his Jal Swapna scheme. So, Riju Dutta, I have two.
What is the CPI inflation rate right now? You want to talk about inflation? Tell me the rate. And number two, how much of the Jal Swapna scheme has been completed? Give me percentage numbers. Do it, Riju Dutta.
Riju Dutta.
Can I answer? Okay, now, I am very fond of Dr. Ranganathan, but when he picks on Mamata Banerjee, let me just remind of 5 promises made by the great Vishwaguru.
No, you
bullet train chalwaenge.
Answer on the questions that he has said.
2020.
Okay, Mr. Modi, okay, I'm taking it. Mr. Modi has failed. You are to be better than him. आप बताइए ना, आप पास हैं कि नहीं?
मैडम खत्म तो करने दो बात. आप मोदी जी का नाम सुन के ही सबको मिर्ची लग जाती. खत्म तो करने दो मैडम.
So easy.
Thank you. No. I'm exposing Vishwaguru.
आप बोल रहे
जल स्वप्न scheme. Recently, in terms of water body, Dr. Ranganathan, recently in terms of.
Riju Dutta, please.
अरे बात तो सुन लीजिए. उजाला स्कीम. अच्छा डॉक्टर रंगनाथन, उजाला स्कीम चल रहा है अभी. Ujala scheme, Kanyasri has got UN status. What is Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao?
Navika,
you don't pick on one scheme. The largest number of water bodies is in which state? Natural water body is Bengal. You will not talk about Bengal. You will just pick one scheme where Modi has failed in 20. You will pick one scheme. Hardly he has managed to surface. Where what happened to Ujala? In every petrol pump, there was a picture of one woman, Modi ji, and petrol in a cylinder. What happened to that poster? Let's be fair. Okay, what happened to his 5 biggest?
Dr. Ranganathan, when you pick up a scheme where Bengal has not done well, it is unfair. When they pick up a scheme that Modi has not done well, it is fair. Please understand.
No, I'm just saying.
I asked him a very simple question.
Fair.
Perhaps my good friend Karthik can answer.
Let me talk about
what is the CPI
Beti
inflation rate? What is the current CPI inflation rate, Karthik?
Well, CPI to them means Communist Party of India, so they cannot answer that. Karthik Reddy.
No, then it's
Karthik Reddy.
Rate, not
my question to you is, Karthik Reddy, tonight, simply this, that elections will come, there will be state elections, somebody will win, somebody will lose, maybe the BJP will lose. It seems behind in every survey as far as Karnataka is concerned. But the big issue is about the Lok Sabha elections of 2024. Mr. Nitish Kumar is trying to get parties together. Is Mr. KCR like-minded with this opposition alliance that is being built? Are you open to joining hands with them? Where does the TRS stand?
Navika ji, initially we spoke about the Mahavikas Aghadi and what Mr. Sharad Pawar have been saying for the last 1 week or so. I've been very consistent with my take when I said any alliance should be on the basis of a strong agenda and ideology. And I also agree with Anand on a part that we need to project a viable, charismatic, acceptable national face to beat Narendra Modi. And let me also tell you, I'm a politician who works on the ground. I've been on the ground for many few years, and I do understand the atmosphere, political atmosphere from the ground. And let me assure you, the day the opposition presents a viable, charismatic, nationally accepted face, India will drop Modi like a hot potato. It is quite apparent that Modi is surfing on the fact that there is no any other viable political face other than him. And Navika ji, I was just waiting for a long time. Anand, I do not know what CPI inflation is. I'm not an economist or nor a commerce student, but I know what basic inflation is. But I hope you would have asked me what our jail scheme in Telangana would be. I would be very proudly and pridefully tell you that we are one of the first states in the country who have fulfilled 95% household water to all households. And point two, when we speak about about the alliances and the other matter. Navika ji, let me finish.
So are you putting a yorker so that TMC is clean bowled?
I'm putting a yorker to Gujarat, Navika ji, where the Prime Minister...
No, the question, Gujarat is on the other side. Gujarat is on the other side. I'm talking about Bengal. Is this in response to Mr. Riju Dutta?
It is yorker to all those states who have failed to provide drinking water, especially to Gujarat, because we have all been hearing about Gujarat model, that I know that Gujarat doesn't have drinking water to all households. Point number two, Navika ji, we'll be speaking about alliances. Let me tell you, I've been in politics for a long time, though I do not seem so as such. But let me tell you the one fact in politics, there are no friends, there are no enemies, there are only situations.
Okay.
There are only circumstances.
Are Mamta Banerjee and Rahul Gandhi acceptable to you as alliance partners? Yes or no? Short question.
Congress party is the biggest opposition party we fight on the ground. And I've been told you quite clearly before, it would take quite a big political movement to join hands with Congress party.
Mamta
Banerjee is our friend.
This is the reason why, Karthik, this is the reason why Modi wins. Can you see it? Yeah, it says Gujarat has achieved 100% tap water connection. So you are completely wrong, my friend. I have fact-checked you live on television.
Well, Dr. Sudhanshu Trivedi, Karthik Reddy says Congress ke saath to baith nahi rahe. So is this an alliance of the opposition which is minus the Congress party? They are willing to do business between themselves, but not with the Congress party.
First, I would like to put forth one fact, then I will give an answer. Whatever Anand Ranganathan ji has shown, I was about to say that Gujarat is having 100% household tap water connection, despite all the efforts by these parties to stop the Sardar Sarovar project. To stop the Sardar Sarovar project from so-called NGO lobby and Medha Patkar and the experts who used to say, kabhi pani aayega hi nahi. पानी आया भी और नल से जल घर तक भी पहुंचा. Now I coming to your topic. You have seen very well that all these parties are saying, Sanjay Jha ji was saying 5% पे तो economy ऐसे ही grow करती है. If I ask Sanjay Jha ji, your party has ruled around 60 years. How many years economy was growing on 5%? Less than 5 years. Just UPA 1. We remembering 2% Hindu rate of growth. आज कह रहे 5% पे तो automatic चलती है. Even अगर post election, sir, let me complete my submission. Let me complete submission. Post liberalization, if you are saying, then post liberalization how many years? Just 4-5 years. And that's why you are unable to run even for 5%. When you left in 1998, when you left in 2014, sir. This is the difference. And one more thing I would like to say.
Let me answer him. I need to fact check
him. Anybody can come. But Navika ji, I would like to ask all the political parties sitting on the panel, in their state, can they say anyone will come? Only one will come. And Congress party, जनाब आज आपके सितारे गर्दिश में आ गए, वरना हमने तो बचपन में नारा सुना था, जात पे ना पात पे, इंदिरा जी की बात पे, मोहर लगेगी हाथ पे. और आज कह रहे हैं anybody can come because it is the ground and hard reality of the Congress party. There is nobody to stand. That's why you are saying anybody, but the people of India is wise enough. एक तरफ है जांचे परखे खरे, तपे तपाए आजमाए हुए मोदी जी और दूसरी तरफ वो कॉमेडी शो का डायलॉग पहचान कौन. तो people are not interested in any comedy show.
Well,
they are only interested
let me get in Abbas Haider. Let me get in Abbas Haider. And Abbas Haider, my question to you is straightforward. You know, you have Modi here in the center, you have Yogi there. Do you think people of India are going to go in for पूछो कौन होने वाला है अगला प्रधानमंत्री? You know, there is a race up, and the bigger question for the Samajwadi Party is: are you okay with the Congress Party being the leader of this opposition, which is going to be united between now and 2024?
See, Samajwadi Party is committed to bring all like-minded opposition political parties to take out Bharatiya Janata Party. That's what. And second,
is Congress like-minded or not?
I mean, of course, why not? I mean, Congress Party, if Congress Party want to come under the umbrella of opposition party, then I think Congress Party is welcome. Congress Party is no doubt, it has got the biggest organization in the country. So I think Congress Party should come forward.
What about Pawar? What about Pawar? Do his statements give you any confidence that the Congress Party is in control of its alliances?
Why not? See, the problem is, the thing is, you know, for any political party, biggest thing is nation's interest. And right now, how Bharatiya Janata Party government has ruined the economy of the country. People are fed up with massive unemployment, inflation, high fuel prices. So they want BJP out of power. They want to see BJP out of power. And as far as Samajwadi Party is concerned, in Uttar Pradesh, we have decreased BJP's vote percentage by 10% between 2019 and 22, and further by 24.
Do you know, Mr. Abbas Haider, the Congress Party won in Himachal Pradesh, and the first decision they took was to hike fuel prices. What are you talking about, Mr. Abbas Haider? Do you not know your facts?
Of course I know. But you can see that vote percentage, BJP got 50% vote in 2019, which was reduced to 40%. So obviously people of Uttar Pradesh, the voter of Uttar Pradesh, have seen they are not interested in
coming
BJP
to Dr. Jha.
And moreover, 63%.
You know, Dr. Jha, if Mengai is your issue, then Himachal Pradesh fuel prices, why were they hiked? Why? You need to answer.
Navika, first a short answer. आपके मुंह में घी शक्कर सुधांशु जी. He himself said मोहर लगेगी कांग्रेस के हाथ पर. So I'm hoping that he's actually spoken on behalf of my party. Perhaps inadvertently, but that probably is a signal of the times to come. To my friend Anand, because Navika, that's an important question you asked. I'll answer that. Anand very conveniently says inflation has come down. What he doesn't tell you or the viewers, and I have to fact check him, that for 3 years inflation was about 6%. Anand, do you know what is RBI's
oh my God! Says somebody who in the UPA era did say nothing about 12% inflation at that time, Dr. Anand Ranganathan.
But Navika,
this is amazing, Sanjay, please don't interrupt. I didn't interrupt. Sanjay,
rate was about
Navika,
8 to 9.
You know, 6% से आप घबरा गए. आपने तो 12% दिया था inflation in UPA era, and there was no COVID then, and there was no Ukraine war then. Hold on, Anand Ranganathan.
Navika, two quick points. Sanjay, please.
$5 now per barrel. What is Anand talking about? And the second
Sanjay,
Sanjay Jha, you'll have to pause. Anand Ranganathan is speaking. I'm lowering all other faders.
Yes, my good friend Sanjay asks, what is Anand Ranganathan talking about? And Anand Ranganathan says Anand Ranganathan is talking about facts. The reason why Modi won, there could be many other reasons, corruption, but one of the biggest reasons was the inflation was 12 to 14%. That is the reason. आप माने या ना माने, लेकिन पिछले 2 इलेक्शंस में या पिछले इलेक्शन में महंगाई इशू थी ही नहीं. सबसे ज्यादा वोट टर्न अराउंड कब होता है? जब महंगाई इशू होती है. अभी इसीलिए तो मैं आपसे पूछ रहा हूं कि अभी आप इन्फ्लेशन रेट बताइए. नंबर 2, नाविका, अब मैं आपको एक चीज बताना चाहता हूं कि बहुत जरूरी है. अगर आप बीजेपी को हराना चाहते हैं तो अनफॉर्चुनेटली आप तभी हरा सकते हैं जब आप देश को भी हराएं. नाउ व्हाट डू आई मीन बाय दिस? What I mean is that all those schemes that were good for the country, if you remove those schemes, then yes, you can defeat BJP. Like what Congress did in Himachal Pradesh. जो ये ओल्ड पेंशन स्कीम को वापस लाई है, न्यू पेंशन स्कीम अपनी ही लगाई हुई स्कीम को हटा के देश को हराया है, तभी बीजेपी हरा पाई।
Well, the question is the Karnataka election going to set the tone? Well, the point is that many people are celebrating already that the BJP is running behind and therefore it is an election that is in the Congress's party. Will that determine it, or will the exercise of getting all opposition together materialize? Because there seem to be many issues and existing alliances seem to be raising the red flag. There are others who don't want to share the same stage as the Congress party. How is it going to go on from here on? We'll have to wait and watch. But clearly, as things stand today, on the one side, there is incremental change with Nitish Kumar hopping from one city to another to get the opposition together. On the other side, in the west of the country, there is Sharad Pawar just puncturing the balloon a wee bit. Which balloon is going to take off? We'll have to wait and watch, and we'll get you all the latest on all the attempts to get an united opposition together. For now, thanking all my panelists for joining me on Debate 1. On the other